maybe crow it. I think this one, I'm going to work on the sides a little bit. Yeah, this one's a bit more resistant, but we see, I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, this one's still got a lot more cane on it. And one side's a little bit higher up than the other. Or I guess the tip doesn't go quite as far down. So I'm going to fix that. Smooth out this transition a little bit. But never work on the tip without the plaque in at this point. I'm not on the tip right now, I'm on the heart and like the back part of the transition, so still be careful. Especially if you're going like that. You don't want to catch the corner by accident. Just rip your reed to shreds, that's never fun. This is still recording, okay. Side note, if you ever need a a knife, a knife sharpening video, you probably already know this, but Mr. Furlow has one on his website where he models how to do the jig. Okay. Alright, this one I can get a little bit of a crow out of too, that's good. Good. Okay. I'll go back to the other reed now. Okay, so now that we're here, basically what you want to do is you want to continue, well, I'm not going to leave this plaque in here while I talk. You want to continue to define and thin down the tip, going back into the heart a little bit and working the transition, just dusting, smoothing out. For a little while, crow and peep every so often to check. Might be helpful. I don't know if you need it, but I like to use a tuner to see where the pitch is at. It kind of depends on your oboe too. Don't forget, mine writes a little sharp, so sometimes I make my reeds a little flatter. So maybe they don't crow right at 440. C. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just gonna work on that tip, that transition, and then I'll come back when I need to clip it next, or when I think it would be good to check in, okay? Okay, so two things have happened. One of them is that I kind of took off the corner of one of the corners of this one, which is very embarrassing. Something I haven't done in a long time. Yeah, so it's not ruined, it's just unfortunate. Tried to clip it, so now it's a lot sharper, but I can work with that. Anyways, I thought I'd give you a listen to what this one's doing. I've got keen under my nose. Okay. If you have earphones on, this might hurt. I don't know. So I'm getting that's like a B sharp crow. So at this point, because it's vibrating a lot and the crow's getting kind of flat, I'm going to clip it a little bit. Yeah. lost the lower octave, but it's crowing a C now, which is good. Oh no, I'm getting it. It just hard. Anyways, yeah. So I'm kind of liking where this is going. Might be getting a little bit too much of a finished sound too soon. Alright, and if you're wondering length-wise right now, this one started at 73.5. Right now it's a little bit higher than 72. For me, a finished length can be anywhere in between like 70 and 72. 72 is kind of long though. Anyways, yeah. I'm gonna go back to this one for a little bit to see if I can't salvage it. But the other one's looking pretty good, so we'll at least have one. This just dusting over the transition and the heart a little bit. And again, stay away from the rails and go light on spine in the middle of the tip. But just make sure everything's smooth, basically. If it looks nice, I mean, it might not sound nice, but if it looks disgusting, it's got way less of a chance of sounding good, yeah? Anyway, so this one sounds like right now. Again, beware of horrible loud sounds. Okay. So, and then you also want to check the profile every once in a while. You can see it's not very even. I like this side better. So I'm going to try to make the other side match a little bit. Getting the lower octave in there a little bit. Yeah, so that's sounding pretty good to me. It's looking pretty finished. Well, I mean, granted that there's no back yet. Yeah, so I might get out my oboe and try this. Okay, so I just put the reed in the oboe. I don't think I changed it since I last recorded anything. I'm gonna play. This is without me doing anything to it. Like, just really this embouchure, just letting the reed do its thing. So it might sound weird, and don't forget we haven't put the back in yet. So, yeah. Okay, and this is, again, my new oboe, so I'm a little not used to making reeds for it yet, which is what I'm making it for, so. Anyways, okay, so now I'm gonna put in the back. I don't know why I made that face, but back here. Okay, so basically when I put in the back, hopefully you can see this, I'm gonna start with maybe like 3 millimeters, 2.5 from the bottom, and then just go straight up. It's an awkward angle, so I didn't really get a can on it, but to about like there. Just kind of make a channel. If you get any of the like little like, I want to say pock marks, but like no, you know, the like little lines, you know, the horizontal lines, the little nicks that you get. Just kind of go sideways like this. Like just angle your knife, and you can get them off if you go really lightly. Some people go backwards over them, which I find helps a little bit, but when you go back over them again, I feel like it just lifts it up, so I don't know, it doesn't work so well for me, but it does work for other people. And stay light on the spine, beware of the rails. That's my advice here, and you want it, of course, to be thinner than the heart. Not as thin as the tip, that's for sure. And I know you said that you wanted to read with a lot of stability, and so if you take out any of the rails, or the spine, that's gonna produce a very unstable read. So that's important to keep in mind. What else can help for stability, although mostly like tonal, is if you have, you know, the V of the tip, or some people call it a U, whatever, as long as it's not like a W. There should be a part that comes up a little bit, whether it's a V or a U. But if it's more of like a straight line, or it doesn't really have that shape, then the part of the top that helps with tone and some stability stuff. Anyways. So, I don't know if you can see this still. You can kind of see it. I'm gonna do the other side, and I will be back in a moment. Okay, so I've put in the back on the other side. I'm just finishing that up right now. I just thought of this, but if you have any questions on like, if you're wondering where like the rails end, so they go all the way up from the bottom up the sides. And for me, I tend to have the rails kind of like dissipate somewhere between like the top of the heart and the bottom of the transition. Some people don't like any rails on the heart. See what you like. I find that it's a little bit more stable when the rails go up a little bit higher. But like, if you don't have rails on the side of your heart, it's like not the end of the world. Alright, it's made it a little bit flatter, which tends to happen. But I can clip it because it's pretty vibrant. Yeah, I like it. It's flat and too vibrant, but it feels pretty good. And so I'm going to clip it one more time. I'm going to do a little bit of angle to this clip. Maybe I'll do it this way so you can see it. And it's a little flat still. I'm still used to making the reeds a little flat because my other oboe runs sharp. This one seems to be pretty in tune though. So that is pretty much my process. I'll check these reeds tomorrow, but I'm gonna post this video before that, I think. If you want me to show what I do the next day, I can record that if you want. Just tell me. But yeah, this is pretty much done for now. I'm gonna let it sit, see what happens tomorrow. If you're wondering, this is what the opening looks like at this point. It's pretty good. Maybe a little bit on the open side for me, but I'm a little bit of a biter myself, to be honest. So it'll probably close down a little bit. So it's pretty good. Yeah. So I might try to make get a little bit the pitch up. Do a couple more angled clips, which means that if you do that, you'll probably have to thin the tip a little bit more, especially the tip of the tip and around the edges. Careful not to take off a corner. Don't be an idiot like me. Anyways, yeah. So this is it.